Well, thought this might be a how-to video. No, it ain't. This is Medo's truck here. Check it out. We've got 6.4 issues. Same thing that happened with the lift gate. And honestly, it runs down the communication wire. It goes over to the four-wheel drive module. Watch this. Watch this. All right. This ELM 327. Okay, I was going to try Forescan first because Don mentioned that to me, that Forescan really might. Look, you see my light, my hand? There's some light under there. You can't see it. Here, look. Light's on, right? All right. Lights on because that pulls from a different, from the lift gate, from all the pin out and diagram chasing I did. Right here. Okay, let's hook this up. Hook this up. IDS. Look, nothing. I know you can't see it. I know you can't see it, whatever, but it's right here. Right there. Nothing. So you think, okay, OBD. Well, 6.4, yeah, no. Hang on, let's see. Let's go over here and do this real quick. Just so we can see right here. I'll probably get copyright strikes because of the video, the audio. Right there, plugged it in, boom, power. So it's not the VCM. The other one about that is here. Okay, I got all kinds of sidetracked with this. I can't remember where I was at with this, but what's going on with, let me move this a little closer. All right, this right here is going to turn in, it's kind of a mess. It's a bummer. It's the different configurations of dash wiring that's inside the 6.4. I mean, let me grab the other computer and let's all right, I'm sure you can't see that. Let's see if I can get a little closer, which let the thing move around a bunch. Now, I've been using, trying to use Forescan on it. Now, the problem with IDS is it's not even going to hook up. Now watch when I hook the X4 up. Watch this. It's because the communication wire, the power wire for it, is off of a different screen. So, right there, there you go. It's plugged in and it's working. But I want to hook to take his old, he had an old programmer somewhere around here. I want to make sure we pull it out of there and go back to stock. But we've got tunes ready for it. But I don't want to do that until we first take the other stock tunes off of it. And then the second one is try to program the instrument cluster and the PCM. You know, if we can program both of them before doing any adjustments. Go in, but the problem is IDS is not kicking on. So it's the same thing we did with the lift gate. And honestly, what it can be, I mean, this one's four-wheel drive though, so that's different than the lift gate. The lift gate was two-wheel drive, so I chalked it up to the two-wheel drive did not have a four-wheel drive control module because I think it's pin 14 or pin 7 or one of them pins on the OBD goes straight over to the four-wheel drive module. And I can go over there and jump that and boom, everything turns on. It'll turn on, but I shouldn't. And then jumping that also doesn't communicate with what is it? Jumping that doesn't allow it to communicate through the OBD to the PCM. So the four-wheel drive module is like the beginning gatekeeper in this truck. It's the beginning gatekeeper, and then it goes to the instrument cluster and the instrument cluster PCM and whatever. But from the OBD on the four-wheel drive of this truck, it goes over to the four-wheel drive module, the diagnostic J139 circuit, whatever the number is, I don't remember. But it goes over there, and I have not been able to find. If anybody can find that, let me know. If you can find where the J, you know what? I'd have to look that number up. Okay, if somebody knows which one I'm talking about, the J something protocol wire, the diagnostic only wire. It goes over to the four-wheel drive module. Where does that wire go on an XL truck? Because there is no four-wheel drive module. So what's going on right now is the X4 is not going through the instrument cluster. The X4 will directly bypass the cluster and it goes straight to the PCM. So it takes the middleman out. It takes out the four-wheel drive module, it takes out the cluster, it goes straight to the PCM. We can program it with this right now and it'll work. The problem is power door locks aren't going to work. We're going to have to be able to get this 4-scan to connect, and I'm hoping 4-scan, or ideally find the J protocol wire where it's going to go from the OBD on that one up there. And I did that though on the last one. On our liftgate, I had 2 complete engine harnesses out. I had the other engine harness in here, and I was chasing the wire back. And it was, there was a point where it wouldn't even connect back with it, even with all the old parts on it. And so these 6.4s can turn into a debacle when it comes to getting everything to talk to each other. So right now, that's what we're fighting here with this. And, you know, it's been kind of weighing on me a little bit. I've been BSing quite a bit because I was worried. Now, we'll see what happens. We'll see. I'm going to try to dig in here and not having that. You know, worst case, I'm going to take the dash harness out of the other truck up there. I'm going to take the dash harness just so that I can program. And that's where this dash can come out, honestly, in minutes. I mean, not long. So what might have to happen is I'll put the other dash in, which is ridiculous because it's not the dash that I need to put in, it's the harness. The harness needs to be put in because wherever that goes, and I think I did that on the last one, on the liftgate. I exposed the wire and I chased it down, and it turns into it branches off to a bunch of other places, whatever you want to say. So thought I would show that. I mean, I was hoping we wouldn't have this because it's an XL truck and it's a 4-wheel drive truck, but we do. No power. So that means, like right now, you know, if this truck was to be taken to a dealer, it could not be hooked to with IDS. It can't be. So I tried to get a little jump start on it. That's why I did the liftgate truck beforehand, like 3 weeks ago. I did the liftgate truck because I wanted to. And the problem is I wound up, because it was Sunday night and I was running out of time to figure it out, I wound up go ahead and using the X4 all by itself. And our liftgate right now does not have power locks. But the problem is something happened to this. I really think Don's onto something. I think 4-scan, I think I can change it with 4-scan. Because I can change a whole bunch of parameters, turn on functions. You know, like we need to turn on trailer brake controller on this truck. Turn on the cruise control. We need turn on a bunch of functions to say that it has it. So right now, I mean, that's why everything's taking so long. I figured let's make it little. Just look around here. It's pretty much all tore apart. That figures. All right, guys, that's it.